Hell yeah. Good weather for ducks, and we got a new one on board. Check this dude out. He is solid. Welcome to the family, mate. Good morning. Beautiful Saturday morning. Had rain the last couple of days, but still as today. A little bit of cloud hanging around, but there's no wind. And today is fuel filter day. This has a water trap. Goes like that, with rubber seals. But I've just pulled it off. I didn't think it was that bad, but yeah, there's a bit of shit in there. No, not so much water, but yeah, there's a fair bit of gunk in the bottom of this bowl. But I tried to drain it before I took it off, but I can't get that bolt undone. This nut here is the drain for it, and you can probably see why. There has been a fair bit of water sitting in this, and it's gone all corroded. So I'm not sure I'm going to try and get that out, because I don't think it's going to turn out good. But yeah, a fair bit of crap in there and on there. So I'll give it all a clean up, and we'll stick a new filter in it and see how we go. Then I'm going to do a start up, run her up the temperature, and I'm going to have a crack at dropping the oil too. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I presume this pan came with the boat. I presume that's what we use to drop the oil into. I'm hoping that's the way it works. So we'll see how we go. Mayhem again. I've just done an oil change and an oil filter change. So I've got the pan in there, but I can't get it out without spilling it. So I think I'm going to have to pump that out into a bottle, or pretty much all of it, so I can get the pan back out. It's a bit of a silly idea really, but, and I've spilt a little bit of oil there when I undid the oil filter, so I'll have to have a bit of a clean up. But that's fuel filter, oil filter and oil changed. We'll fire her back up in a minute. I'm just letting that oil all drop down and make sure I've got the right levels. And then I'm going to mess around with one of those two. One's idle and one's mixture screw. I've got a little bit of a miss, and I'll fiddle with the timing too, just to try and get it just to run a little bit sweeter. But other than that, everything else looks alright, all good. There was a bit of an oil leak on the drain plug. It wasn't a leak as such, it was a little bit oily, so I've given it a little bit of a nudge up tighter than what it was because it was fairly loose. And there's one little drip of oil on the front side of the oil pan on that side. Once again, not dripping as such, but just sort of, it was moist with oil. So I'll keep an eye on that. I can possibly get underneath here and do up sump bolts. I could possibly just tweak them a little bit and that might stop it, but it's nothing of an issue really. It's not putting oil into the bilge, so I think we're pretty good there. Yeah, everything else is pretty good. I am going to order a new alternator, which I have to get all the stats off it and see what it is. The bearings are gone in it. This belt's pretty loose. If you go any tighter, she starts squealing like a pig. So a new alternator. Yeah, and other than that, I think we're pretty good to go. Anyway, that sun's probably killing you there. So I've got a little electric fuel pump that was on this motor to solve some priming issues, but it didn't. It just wasn't powerful enough, so I've put a hand pump on it. So I've got a little electric fuel pump that might pump that oil out of there into a bottle. I'm going to give that a go and see what happens. I'll keep you posted. What a mess. This is what happens when you do work on the boat. Shit goes everywhere. Time to get it cleaned up. Work is done. I'll crack the beer. Job done. Oh, I've still got to pump that oil out of the bilge. Yeah, I better do that. Yeah. The new fold-away laptop table. Made from a TV wall mount, swivel mount. Normally this would be sitting up like that and you'd bolt your TV to it, but it's going to work perfect for me. So I can sit on the bunk here and have my laptop, like so. Laptop desk, just like that. So, because normally I'd have one of the box chairs on the bed and the computer on top of that, and it was just a muck around. This way I can just tuck it away against the wall. It's out of the way. Perfect. $69 for the bracket, but works a treat. I'm just got to put a bit of wood on there. Put a bit of wood on there to make the computer a bit more stable, and it'll be all good. As if the Goldwing isn't comfortable enough as it is, we got pillows on board as well. Roof all done. It's come up pretty good. Let it dry. It's going to be a lot easier to keep clean with the fresh coat of paint on it. Missed a couple of ledges here, and I got the timber there, but we'll get a paintbrush onto that. It's a beautiful day out. I'll have to let the ropes go and go for a cruise. We'll even go down the Coorong and have a fish. See how we go. Beautiful, still morning. That is a nice sounding boat. Freeloader, beautiful boat. Hybrid, electric and diesel. Nice boat, very well finished. Bath time. I'd give her her a wash. She had koala guts all underneath her. The new wagon. I'm about to get in this car and drive. This will be the first car I've driven, or the first drive of a car I've had since September last year. This is going to be interesting. And she's a pea super. I'm riding by Braille. Very eerie, and it's very cold. My fingers are numb. And this is the Lady Lee coming towards us. We just had a yarn to him. He's been living on board for 20 years. He's 82. He's been playing with boats for 60 odd years, and it's a lovely old boat. Very interesting man to talk to. Now, is this for a clever idea? It's a bike fixing station. It's got all the tools hanging on wire so you can't steal them. But yeah, pump your tyres up, fix your bike, off you go again. Great idea. And yeah, we're just having a little relax and have a fish. See if we can catch something. Down here fishing at the mouth of the river, and there's a few herring around, so I'll have a crack and see what's going on. Got the big rod out with a muley. Oh look, we're already on. Yep, we're on. Look at that. Nice little herring. He's a bit small, that one. We'll try him back. Got the smoker going. Herring fillets are in there. And it smells absolutely beautiful. We've got it running real slow this time. Normally I do about 20 minutes. I'm aiming for about a half hour smoke this time. Just to keep that temperature down a little bit, to get a little bit more smoking rather than steaming, which is what happened last time. See how it goes. a little bit out of hand here. I might have put a little bit too much metho in there. She's cooking. I was trying to avoid this. I wanted a slow smoke, not a hot smoke. But as long as we don't catch fire. Oh. So we've avoided fire. The fish in the smoker should definitely be cooked. Probably more cooked than smoked, I reckon. I just can't seem to get them metho levels on the burners right. Yeah. Anyway, all good. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next one, eh? Good on yous.